it, but I think they're happy to let it pass.
197.5 for 2024 World's bronze medalist, Cranon Worford.
Yeah, an absolute rising star. Cranon Worford competed at Worlds in 2024, has only been competing a couple of years, and she continues to progress and get stronger and stronger. Like we said, if today goes well, I imagine we'll see 600 kilos today or very, very soon from her.
She definitely looks capable. Hit 585 at Worlds.
Wow.
Oh, that was comfortable.
And that is a good lift, 3 white lights. And getting that first squat out of the way would have meant a lot to her, so now she can relax into the day. The coach does go to the jury, but first,
Cranon Worford, 207.5 for Cranon.
opting for a 10 kilo jump here. Her and Jasmine both matching on second attempts. Of course, Jasmine not able to make the 207.5 as it stands.
Cranon has previously hit 220. Let's see how 207.5 moves. Wow.
Yeah, that 10 kilo did not slow her down whatsoever.
So where do you think she lands on her third, Amelia?
I completely see another 10 kilo jump there.
Bottles on the podium. 217.5 for Cranon Worford, World's medalist 2024.
Looking to match her jump from her first to her second here. Another 10 kilo jump as we expected. I think the right move here. We're seeing misses from Jessica and Jasmine, looking to collect as many kilos as she can here and looking strong doing it.
Crowd is literally incensed. Cranon, extremely popular lifter.
Wow, bullies it up. A great final attempt and a good lift.
She literally gave a sigh of relief afterwards.
And she said to us before, Ryan, once squats are done, I can...
Said that if they're this close with Jessica not finishing her other lifts, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it bodes well for her to make the podium. Cranon Worford, 117.5.
Yeah, and her bench has really blown up recently during her training. 117.5 should be more than comfortable for her if it's anything going off of her squat opener as well.
Previous platform best, 120. But I agree, I think her top end strength is well beyond that at this point.
Yeah, I certainly would be surprised if she benched anything less than her PR.
And that was easy. I mean, there's no way she's 2.5 kilos below her PR anymore.
No, it is well beyond that. 2-to-1, a good lift. I think
Nope, Cranon Worford, sorry, I saw Jasmine.
I think they also thought she was potentially out next, but 5 kilo jump here for Cranon. This will be a PR on the platform by 2.5 kilos.
Handled 117.5 well. 5 kilos sounds good to me.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. It was a very comfortable opener.
Wow, that moved like a second attempt should, despite being a PR. And bench has been going very, very well, young lady. So if she held back on the third and final round of benching by the lady so far, and Cranon Worford, 127.5, considering coming in, 120 was her platform best.
Yeah, like we said, didn't quite hit a PR just under it on her squats. Now looking to extend her PR by 7.5 kilos on the day. It's just the bar.
Yeah, Cranon does have her hair adjusted as well.
And it's tough, but she continues to push through it.
Oh my goodness, we're almost there. Can she lock out that stubborn right elbow?
Unfortunately, not quite there, and
Just.
quite unexpected to see Cranon make a miss, but you know, I think there's no chance, or I don't think going up there is a smart move. I don't know what you think there, Ryan. Of course, she wants to stay in the race, but
I would keep it, to be honest, at this point, keep in mind, if you don't get a total, those records go away as well. And at this point, 225 for Cranon Worford. At this point, I just wouldn't gamble that.
Cranon Worford would be very difficult to snatch that crown
Oh, I mean,
off her head, firmly
yeah.
planted, it seems. This is a huge opening attempt. She has a PR of 245.
I would not be surprised, depending on how this moves, if 250 ends up getting loaded.
Oh, at least I would imagine. And the thing is, I think once they know after her second that they've secured the win, and it looks like it would be hard to be taken from her anyway at this point. She has near 40 kilo lead. You know, who has more in that jump? Is it Jessica or is it Jasmine? And you know, Jasmine's lockout was tough. Jessica's was difficult, but was it as tough? I'm not so sure. Depends the grind they have in them, and conventional is an easier position to grind from.
240 for Cranon Worford. And the crowd cheers.
This is a 15 kilo jump for Cranon, would give her a 580 total, just 5 kilos below her best total. Really can't be caught. She has secured that crown with her opening attempt.
Yeah, she is very much world class. And that's smooth. That's easy. 250 is definitely there.
Absolutely, and you don't often see a slight speed wobble in a second attempt.
And soon to be national record holder should she hit 250 kilos.
This is for a monstrous 590 kilos, 10 kilos off that magic 600, a huge total for Cranon, and in the words of Cranon herself, it's just the bar.
Judging how 240 moved, I think 250 is going up. That means more than likely a 600 kilo finisher at the next World Championships in Germany.
Yeah, just a couple of months until then. A huge final pull of the day for Cranon. 250 is no joke. Wow!
Pretty smooth too.
Let's wait for those lights. And 3 white lights, a good lift. Your 2025 national champion Cranon Worford with a huge final pull.
And Cranon is a major threat in